Thanks for watching. I'm working more on my stock market tool today. Subscribe if you're interested in that. You can find the GitHub in the description. To get the code for yourself, you can use it. And also join the Discord, which is also in the description. So yeah, let me go over real quick what I've done and what I'm up to. So let me pull up the GitHub really quick. Oh good, I got somebody following me. A new follower. So I archived the stock market tool. Um, oh. So this is just my other account. I didn't want to lose this stuff I was working on. Oh, interesting. Um, repositories. Yeah, so this is the original stock market tool. You can see it's a big mess. So what did I want to do? Basically, I want to get an automated quant strategy for making stock picks, and it should outperform the S&P 500 by a significant margin. So I don't want something that's basically is the S&P. I can just buy the S&P instead. I don't want something that slightly outperforms the S&P. I don't want anything crazy like double the S&P or something, but it should be something that's significantly better. So these are the steps I did on the first iteration. Again, this is the first iteration of the model. So I got the data, cleaned up the data, did some basic qualitative analyses, looking at different stocks, but that's not going to help me do anything automatic. So I trained a returns model. I was able to get the best I could do is 51.5% returns. Um, and then I tried out different portfolio strategies and found one that actually has a really high Sharpe ratio. The problem is the best strategy here was only picking about one stock per day. So that's not going to be, it's basically not very robust. So I need something a bit more robust. And that comes back to, there's only so much you can do with the implementation of the strategy. It comes back to the returns model needs to be better. So I need to get better from 51.5%, get something like 53 or 54%. And then I could work on portfolio strategies from there. And so what was happening in the file is I needed to, in the code, is I needed to make a new Python file every time I wanted to define the stock universe differently, every time I wanted to train the model differently, and every time I wanted to do a different portfolio strategy. And so this quickly blew up into dozens of files. You can see here it's a big giant mess, just a whole bunch of Python files. Um, and so I wanted to get something that's a lot cleaner, organized, and succinct, not only for myself, but so that this is a useful tool for other people to use as well. So I decided to put everything in a few classes. I already had clean data. I wrote some classes for filters to filter the stock universe, and then made a flexible class for the stock universe that lets you kind of filter it any which way you want, isolate the dates any way you want. Then next, so once I got the universe done, the next step was training the model. And so the key for the model is you could input any features or targets you want. And so one reason that this got so cumbersome was making a new, every time I say, oh, I want to train this model, say drop this feature, add this other feature, I had to write that into the code. So I don't want to have to do any of that. I just want to define features and targets in a single line. If I want 10 features, I want to give 10 lines defining each feature, and then pass those into the model. And so that took a lot of time. I eventually incorporated all of the features here. I highlighted them as I went. Um, and so, yeah, this is what I'm at now. So this giant, ugly mess of a code base then cleans up into something that looks kind of nice. This. Um, and all the real working code is in here. So just a few files. It has all the code you could want. If somebody is going to use this and download it, you can just download it, run a couple of scripts, and then start doing your own analysis. And so all this stuff is really what I was adding this morning. Basically, how to quick get started script. Once this becomes more advanced, I'll put better directions and stuff in, and this will have its own website, uh, with everything that you could want. But that's what I'm working on today. Is I need to clean this up before I get started into my own analysis. I want to get this clean to a point where anyone could use it. Um, so I have some simple setup files to run. Let's see. So I say, all right, test adult databases. What's that look like? Okay, get today's data, setup data. Okay, so this is the initial thing. Okay, so I have to find how to save the data. Adult reader. So we can say get all data from a single stock. Oh, I forgot I should put my comment into the chat while I'm still early in the stream. Okay. Hey, Sir Night Night. How are you? How's your week going? It's Tuesday. Did you watch the State of the Union? I didn't. I was driving. And I don't know. I get overloaded from that crap anyway. Oh, I need something to listen to. Yeah, that's what I figured. This strategy, I feel pretty good about it. I felt like I was basically hitting my head against the wall getting the features. But now that the features, I basically got it working, and now that the some viewer said that I should organize the GitHub to make it usable, which I've had in my head, but I didn't get around to it because I was doing the features. But now the GitHub has 9 stars, so that helped motivate me. And so now I'm just trying to finish it up so that anyone can use it. Um, and then once I finish with this, I'm gonna go back into trying to train the models and get something better than. Hopefully, I could get 53 or 54%. If I could do that, that would be a huge uh, step for me. But I feel really good about it. I felt stuck for the last few weeks. Now I feel unstuck, and oh, and my streams have been doing really well, so that's helping motivate me too. If the streams are doing well, if I'm improving and the numbers are getting better, I think, oh, I want to go do a stream. If nobody's watching, it's kind of soul crushing. But that's how that's how you make it. Is the people who do well in streaming don't mind getting their soul crushed for a while. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this efficiently. What is the most efficient way to pull all data at once for all tickers? Is it faster or slower using my code, and why? Um, yeah, so I don't really know. I forgot how I did the get all OHLCV before. Maybe I could just search in here. Yeah, I mean, there's so many. Here we go. Okay, so if we want to replace stocks with slash. Oh, is it in here? Where's ETFs come from? Oh, ETF data. Oh, so it gets here. ETF query. Okay. So if I want to add fundamental data, okay, I'm gonna go need to make some more coffee really quick. I'll be right back. Okay. So let's get back to organizing this. Okay, so we're getting ETFs there. Okay, so the question is, how do we incorporate fundamental data? Get earnings data. All right, so now let's think. Let's see, I forgot I asked the AI. Okay, so we want a list of the ETFs. We want data with the ETFs, data without the ETFs. I would really like to incorporate earnings data, but that might have to be later. Yeah, I don't even know if this is working. Okay, so if I do this, how can I check? Oh, 3.1. Why did that happen? I was using 3.1. I swear yesterday it said 3.1. All right. Good tip. Good catch, Sir Night Night. Thanks. Okay, so what's the first print here? Okay, how long is this gonna take? Okay, this is gonna take forever. The other one doesn't take very long, I don't think. I guess I forgot how long this takes. Hmm. Okay, so this is going really slowly. I need to think of how to do it more quickly. Okay, so I need to. So the user should set up their data. Does it need to set up anything else? I don't think so. I just need to get this script to work. Okay, so it only took a few minutes and then it failed. Line 24. Data slash OHLCV. Oh, so it should be dot slash data. Same thing here. And then same thing here. Okay, so that should, if this just takes 3 minutes, we can leave setup data as is. And add other things later. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna opt for. Let me add another issue. Okay, so currently everything is derived from price data. So we can improve performance and flexibility if we add earnings or fundamental data. Okay, so need to incorporate that into get data. Then also need to add features slash targets for fundamental data as well. Okay, good. Okay, so now the user gets the script. They have to set up the databases. I could maybe put that into its own script. But, you know, I don't know. You have to do all this stuff when you set up Dolt. That's another thing that Claude or ChatGPT Codex can do. Yeah, but then what's it when it's organizing your repository? Does it delete files? That's what I'm worried about. I don't want it to have too much control. I'd like it to go make notes and stuff, but I don't want it to delete anything. Okay, then set up data. And then you're good to train. I need to do the last thing I need to think about with organization is when I'm making. I want to open saved model and then go find it somewhere. So I need to save. So I need to create a folder structure for saving models, universes, portfolio strategies. All right, so we want to save everything. Okay, so that's for the future too. That stuff's all going to make the database more usable for other people, but we don't really need it right now. So let's start planning through. So it's today the 24th. All right, so I'm gonna make plans for the analysis. So the first step is to just put all features into model and train on binary up, down. Note features which perform best. Okay, so another thing I want to do is test different targets with the same input features. Do any targets perform better than others? Do certain features become more important when the target is changed? Develop ideas / hypotheses for why useful features work. Is there anything else I need to do? So we want to look for important features. Develop nuanced understanding of how to select. What makes a model perform well? What mistakes do I want to avoid? State methodology in a succinct way. Okay, so some other things I could do. But I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. Okay, and then next I want to look at, what did I want to look at? Oh. All right, so do sector models improve the returns? Yeah, so I have a little bit of organization left. I'm really ready to dive into the code. But I'm not really ready to do that tonight because I'm kind of tired. Let's think what could be useful. That will get dull. Okay, let me try downloading this and seeing how does everything work on mine. I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They don't know the truth. Alright, so we could download it. I already have Dolt set up. Keep dreaming, I keep bleeding in love. No module named adult reader. What is the command? -e space dot. Okay, good. So we can read the database. Okay, now let's go to data retrieval. Now let's run setup data. Oh, so now it's taking a while to run. I forgot about that guy, but so let's see, it should take 3 minutes or so. All right. This is kind of boring. But yeah, I think, oh no, not this. I think this is basically good. Yeah, you have everything you could want. Let's just see if this runs. If this runs, then you'll have the data on there. Yeah, it's really everything you could want. So yeah, next stream I'll get started on looking through the models, this stuff. Come on, hurry up. Alright, we should just have like a minute left, because I'm pretty sure the last one took 3 minutes. Come on, hurry up. Give it another 30 seconds. Here we go. We're getting the data. All right, come on. Should finish soon. Good. Now let's see if we have it. I forgot I can't quick look. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. But we got the data here, so I'm gonna conclude that the repository is working fine. Anyone who wants to use it, you should be able to. So go check it out, see if you can use it, see if you run into any issues, and if so, let me know what they are. Yeah, then we could get to building models together. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you thought this was interesting. Join the Discord, which is in the description if you thought this was interesting. And yeah, go find the GitHub, download it, see if you can get it to work, and leave a star if you can. But that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Adios. Have a good night. Description if you thought this was interesting.